Switzerland has always been a dream for me, and finally being here, seeing it with my own eyes, it honestly feels unreal. The beauty, the calm, the mountains, everything is just perfect. But here is a twist. This episode is not about Switzerland. Instead, we are heading to a country that many people don't even notice, Liechtenstein. From the smallest countries in the world, just about 25 kilometers long. In this video, we are heading to Vaduz, the capital of Liechtenstein, and I'm going to show you what this unique place has to offer. Let's get started. The journey from Austria to Switzerland was something I was really excited about. As we traveled, the landscapes kept changing, moving from towns into open countryside, with endless green fields, peaceful villages, and beautiful scenery passing by. Slowly, we were getting closer to nature, and I was eagerly waiting for the first glimpse of the Alps. And then finally, I saw it, the beginning of the Alpine range. The Alps are one of the most famous mountain ranges in the world, covering a large part of Switzerland, and seeing them for the first time was just an incredible feeling. From Zurich, we continued our journey towards Vaduz. We took a train from Zurich main train station to Sargans, which is about a 1-hour journey, and even along this route, the views were just amazing. Green landscapes, small towns and beautiful lakes, with the Alps getting closer and more dramatic. Since there is no direct train to Vaduz, we got down at Sargans station and from there took bus number 11 towards Vaduz. It's very simple. You can buy tickets at the station or online, and the bus takes you directly to the capital. The bus journey was equally exciting, with scenic views all along the way, small towns, mountains and nature everywhere you look. We finally arrived at Vaduz, the capital of Liechtenstein, and from the bus stop, it's just a short walk to the main town center. With a few minutes, you can reach the central square and the tourist information center, where you can also pick up some souvenirs. Walking along the main street, you will see the highlights of this small but beautiful country. Vaduz may be small, but it has a very interesting history. It is the capital of Liechtenstein, a tiny principality that has been ruled by the same royal family for over 300 years. The country itself is named after the Liechtenstein family, and even today the prince officially lives here in Vaduz. What's unique in here is one of the few countries in the world that still have an active monarchy. The town feels quiet and peaceful, more like a village than a capital city, but that's part of its charm. You can even stop by the post office and get a special stamp on your passport, which is a fun little bonus of visiting another country. We We also enjoyed some ice cream and snacks while exploring the town. As we walked further, we saw the Parliament building, beautiful church nearby, and up on the hill, the famous Vaduz castle. Although it's not open to the public, the view from below is still worth it. It's amazing how you can visit an entire country in just a short time, and adding this small country to you is like a bonus experience while traveling in Switzerland. If you're planning to visit, here are a few quick tips. Always check bus timings in advance since public transportation is limited. The best way to reach Vaduz is via Sargans or bush stations. Wear comfortable shoes because most of the exploration is by walking. Don't miss the Tourist Information Center for maps and souvenirs. And definitely visit the post office if you want the special passport stamp as a memory. Also, try to come on a clear day so you can enjoy the mountain views around the town. Even though it's a short visit, Vaduz is a unique place that's worth experiencing. Remember, if you're visiting Switzerland, please do check out Vaduz. It's an add-on to your itinerary. That's how we wrapped up our visit to Vaduz, and later in the evening, we continued our journey towards Interlaken. In the next episode, we will explore Switzerland in more detail, so stay tuned and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to SJ Global Tales. Until next time, this is Toby, your travel enthusiast, signing off.